Welcome back to the Twisted Worlds. Last time we completed the initial task, but it left a poor taste in Gordur's mouth. So let's get straight into it. And anger fills Gordur as the thought of being part of a heinous plot to frame someone fills his mind. But he also knows his priority is Maris and getting her home to her parents. Gordur has received word that his boat will be ready to leave in 3 days' time to get Maris ready for the trip and learn more of the Tricksters' leader, Saria, a criminal mastermind through and through. Okay. Gordur goes and talks to the guard, who he's become somewhat friendly with, and informs him of the situation. That does complicate some things. But we did find some troubling things while we were sweeping through his manor. Apparently he's planned to seize control of the entire city and to take what isn't his from others. If he was a genuine threat to our city. If he didn't steal the necklace, he is guilty of multiple other crimes. Organizing with criminal groups, trying to attempt a coup, all sorts of stuff. So he was guilty of things, but just not of the initial arrest. Right. Doesn't fill me with confidence, though. What do you know of a woman named Saria? What does he know? Not much, I'm afraid. We didn't even have a name or a face for her until you encountered her. What about the girl? Wasn't she, like, part of them or something? No. I don't want to get her further involved. I just want to get her home. Well then, why don't... We'll do some investigating on our part. You should get her ready. You should get the girl ready to leave. Alright. Gordur proceeds to do some funded shopping. He was given a massive bounty of gold. But with the economy in the state it won't be enough to save it all. It will be enough just to charter the boat and get supplies ready for the trip home. As Gordur is in the middle of shopping, he feels stares on him. He looks. And sees a hooded man. Upon noticing the hooded man, he realizes he is pretending not to be shopping. And so, Gordur decides to walk. And as he does, so too does the man. He ducks into an alley. The man follows as he turns the corner. Gordur restrains him. Let me go, let me go. Who are you? Why are you following me? Why should I talk? I can break your arms right now if I wanted to. Okay, that's fair. Sure, I'll tell you some things. Good. Now, why are you following me? Orders? Are you a person of interest? I see. Are you a trickster? Ain't no way I'm telling you that. You must really like your arms being broken. I wonder if you care that much about your legs when I'm done with them. Okay. Fair point. Yes, I'm a trickster. We're ordered to keep an eye on you. Tell me where they're hiding. I can't really tell you that. Well, then I'll just... Not because of that. You don't have to go any farther. It's because that we have different groups to tricksters. My group, we're like a lower end group. Then there's the leader. There's like a low group, a medium group, and the leaders group. There's a bunch of lower groups, some medium groups, and then there's the leaders group. I see. So you only know where your group is. Pretty much. Let anyone know where the medium group is then in your group. The group captain? So, you're gonna work your way up until you find the leader, right? That's the plan. Okay, fair. But what's to stop you? But what's to stop me from telling my group about all this? I can break both your arms and your legs and hand you over to the guards. That's fair. Okay, I'll just, get an arm free so I can write it on the map. As a man's arm is freed, quickly grabs a map of the city and a magic pen. He puts a cross on the map that leads to his group's hideout. So, you gonna let me go? I think I'll just turn you over to the guards. What? That wasn't a deal. We didn't make a deal. Oh, come on. Arms or legs? Okay, fair point, fair point. Take me away. As Gordur rendezvous with the guards, he explains that the man he found is a trickster and needs to put him in custody. They accept and take him away. Gordur then goes to infiltrate the group. Or go to the hideout at least. As he approaches a door, it's closed. He knocks on it. Password. What? I don't know any password. Sorry, no one gets in without the password. I could just break this door down, break your face and arms and legs with it. If you don't open up right now. Ah. Good one. I'd like to see you even try to open this door. Gordur grabs the door. Barely budges. So, he puts both hands on the frame of the door and lets his rage flow. He pulls with his might and he removes the metal door from the building, frame and all. The sound of metal being pulled apart rings in his ears. And then he tosses the door aside. The man's face on the other side of the door is completely stunned. Oh. Oh, you actually could. Gordur stands there, cracks his knuckles, and says, face, arms, or legs. Welcome to the group. I'm glad to meet you. Here. Let me show you inside. Show you the leader and introduce you to everyone and maybe offer you some wine, beer, all that stuff. Come on, let's be friends. Gordur walks into the building. He approaches a room with a large table. With 4 hooded men at it. Who's this? The leader then looks up and realizes, wait, this is the guy we were told to keep an eye out for. What's he doing in here? You're going to need a new door. Oh, really? What'd you do? Kick it? Actually, sir, he ripped it from the wall. Yeah, right. There's no way he could possibly. As he's about to say what's next, he notices his crony, shaking his head, waving his arms, in a panic, mouthing, "Don't make him angry, it's true, don't make him angry." So you want to fight the Tricksters with brute strength, do you? Ha! Gordur notices that the man's cheeks are flushed. He has been having way too much alcohol and is clearly drunk. If you think you're that tough, prove it. The scared crony looks to his allies. Did he have too much again? And they were like, yep. Uh-huh. Oh boy. Well then. I think it's high time you prove if you're better than me. How? If you think that you're that strong, let's arm wrestle. Everyone at the table looks skeptical. The scared crony is like, places his hand on his forehead, looking dejected. Gordur's like, looking, and goes, sure, if that's what you want. Bring it on! Gordur sits at the table next to the man, holds his arm ready. The drunk man places his hand on Gordur's. Gordur notices something strange. The man quickly takes a swig of a drink, quickly grabs a bottle and is about to drink it. Gordur yanks his arm a bit, forcing him to drop the drink, and it spills to the ground. Oh crap. Boss, what was that? That was my elixir of Cloud Giant strength. Gordur looks to the man. So, you were going to use a potion to cheat this? Yes. He looks up at Gordur, feels the grip of his hand, almost like it's about to crush his. He looks scared at him. So, you challenged me to an arm wrestling match. We're doing it. Oh boy. 3, 2, 1. Gordur puts all his strength into move into the arm wrestling match. And needless to say, he breaks the guy's arm. In fact, it's twisted in a way it's facing the other direction now. Ah, my arm! Oh my God! Oh, no! Why? The other guys look, and they look like they're gonna be sick. It's pointing in the wrong direction. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. That's not right. With the amount of times I've ended up breaking someone's arm today, I feel somewhat vindicated doing this. Now then, you're a lower end group. Where's a medium group? Medium groups tend to work in like the major in the centers of the major districts. Excellent. How can I tell them apart from you guys? Normally you wouldn't be able to. Just go around a bustling city stall or something. Oh, very well off shop. And do a specific knock. What kind of knock? 3 knocks, pause, 2 knocks, pause, 3 knocks. I see. Well, I'm gonna turn you in to the guards now. Do they have a cleric? Please tell me they have a cleric. They should do. I really need to heal this arm, man. Well, let this be a lesson to you. Don't try to cheat people who are stronger than you, and ease up on the alcohol. Fair. Fair. That is a fair point to make. Thank you. Gordur hands over more tricksters to the guards. He relays the information he learned from this group. Now they're gonna aid Gordur in the next set. Gordur returns to the inn where he's staying at. He sees Maris, gives her a reassuring smile. Why are you helping me? Why are you trying to get me back home to my parents? Gordur's smile fades. I've seen the worst of what could happen. Of a parent and child being torn apart. You never know how long you have left with your family, girl. Treasure each and every moment you can with them. Maris looks down dejectedly. She wants to argue back, but she can see Gordur's face is darkened from saying such things. She knew better to pry. One day passes. Gordur is out. He finds one of the most well-known shops in all the city. A huge, sprawling building filled with over a dozen clerks. A veritable shopping haven, like it's a trade company. People are going about their business. Gordur looks around. Out of the corner of his eye, he spots a shadow of someone wearing a hood. Gordur is looking at the various objects on the shelves close to this shadowy corner. As he's looking, he knocks his fingers, he knocks his knuckles against the counter, looking like he's trying to find something. 3 knocks, pauses, 2 knocks, pauses, and then another 3 knocks. The man steps out of the shadows. Are you new, or are you being referred? Gordur says, referred. The man looks. You're gonna have to do better than that. I know who you are. I'm not telling you anything. Gordur looks at the man. And then he does something unexpected. Gordur flicks his fingers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just then, a group of guards come in. The shoppers are startled. Sorry to interrupt your shopping, ladies and gentlemen. We're afraid the shop is being involved in an investigation now. Please check out your items and leave promptly. The hooded man looks surprised, and then he looks to Gordur. I guess there's some brains in that brawn. Didn't hear much about that from the briefing. You're gonna make this easy for us or difficult? Why don't I make it fun then? As the man rushes to run, Gordur grabs him. Damn it, let me go. Are you willing to talk? Never. Maybe I should just break your arms and legs then. Really? Seriously? I'm not gonna fall for that. Who said it was a threat? No dice, you're gonna do it. Alright. Gordur grabs the man's leg, places his hand on the man's leg. Twists and bends it in an unnatural way. He broke his leg. Ah! What? You can't just do that. I said I would, didn't I? He drops the man. There's no way he can get away now. Damn it! You really did break my leg. I've already broken one of your underling's arms to find out about all this. That's not as scary. I even ripped out a door to get to that guy. There's no way you ripped out a door. Another hooded figure in cuffs comes out. Guards detain him. Damn it. Oh crap, it's him. Yeah, he's the one the boss warned us about. Well, yeah, but I'm... Oh god, he got your leg. You act like you're not too surprised. Well, we're keeping tabs on him after all. He took down one of our list of groups. He actually ripped out a door. Wait, he wasn't just boasting about that, he actually ripped the door. Yeah, frame and all. Tossed it aside like it was nothing. I wish you would have told me that before I acted tough in front of him. It's an orc barbarian, dude. What do you think was gonna happen? And he's pretty dang jacked, if you ask me. Okay. That's fair. The investigation continues late into the night. Gordur is returning to the inn when he notices a female figure. In his path, a hooded woman. You. If you wanted to find me so much, you should have just told them. You didn't have to break arms and legs. And doors. Pretty impressive, though. Then why don't you just come quietly? Oh, I never do that. Tell you what, I'll show you where my group's hiding out. Join me there tomorrow. put an end to all this? Gordur is skeptical. No trap, I promise. As if your promises mean anything. There. I did frame one man for a crime, but he has committed other crimes and was plotting out more anyway, so, you know. Gordur's rage starts to flow. Alright. We'll save this dance for tomorrow. See you around, big boy. Big boy. Goy. What's a goy? Big goy. Anyway. Gordur returns to the room and goes to rest. Maris is already asleep. The next day, Gordur checks on the ship. We're all set for departure. Yeah, just a few last checks. Give it tomorrow, and we're on the seas. I see. This gives Gordur time to settle things with Saria. He brings a whole troop of guards with him. And they are ready to storm the hideout. As they approach out from the door, nine men in hoods come out, and one woman. Good to have you all here. Welcome. And you're just coming out to meet us. It's awfully cramped in there for all these people to fight in. You're not tricking us, are you? I'm always tricking people. But on this matter, it's not much of a trick. The guards ready their weapons, and so too the hooded figures. Saria raises her hand. Tell you what, let's make things simple. Me and the big boy. We'll fight. No more, no less. Is that a fact? That's right. I win, we all go out. We all go away. And hide enough for another day. If you win, well, kill me. That's simple. Gordur looks puzzled. Really? Just like that? Just like that. Gordur is wary. Is wary of this. He knows she's a trickster. But he can't figure out how this trick will work. Does he assume one of her allies can resurrect her? Or does she have a means of escape her death? He does not know. So, however, he does know that this is the only way. 1 on 1 will give him the best odds. Deal. The guards and the tricksters all back away, giving them room to fight. Saria pulls out 2 daggers. Fairly large ones, ornate, with an ornate look. Gordur notices these daggers look ancient, yet well maintained. He readies his axe, shield in hand. Combat is ensued. Rolling for initiative. Gordur's going first. Let's see. That much should do it. Gordur goes into a rage and attacks with reckless abandon on the woman. He hits. He strikes at the woman again. Misses. Strikes once more. Holy crap, critical. really dang big hit. He strikes again. Hits. He strikes once more. Oh my god, Gordur! Never hit. And that's a critical. As he lands the strike, a smile crosses Saria's face. She's bleeding. But it's almost like she doesn't feel pain. Gordur looks and realizes it's not that she doesn't feel the pain, it's that she's used to it. Saria attacks Gordur. Hits. Attacks again. Misses, but attacks another time. Hits. Gordur is feeling that. He's feeling the pain from those stings of her daggers. A quick and agile enemy. Gordur knows he needs to be careful. But he knows his best chance at beating such an opponent is his strength and taking enemies down quickly. He rushes Saria and attacks again. He hits. He attacks again. Just misses. He attacks. Just misses. Attacks once more. And misses. Saria attacks Gordur. Hits. Holy crap. She attacks again. Misses. Attacks once more. Misses. The onlookers are looking at this fight. They are stunned at their movements. Dodging each other's blows. But they can feel the weight of every stroke. The clashing of the weapons. They are glad they are not involved in this fight. Gordur attacks. Misses. He attacks once more. Misses. Attacks again. He hits. And then attacks once more. Critical. Oh my god, Gordur, you're going off the deep end. Real big hit on Saria there. She's reeling back from that one. She's slowing down. But she's still as agile as ever. She attacks Gordur. Misses. Attacks again. Hits. Attacks once more. Misses. Gordur attacks with reckless abandon. Misses. He attacks. Hits. He attacks. Misses. And attacks once more. And misses. Saria attacks Gordur. Misses. She attacks again. Misses. She attacks once more. Misses. And now, Gordur's reckless attacks continue. He attacks. Hits. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting a hit there. She's nearly out. Gordur attacks. That is another critical. What the hell is Gordur on lately? Gordur slashes the woman with his axe. A massive wound down from her chest to her stomach. Blood spills to the ground. She collapsed to her knees. That was a good one. Saria falls back into a puddle of her blood. Dead on the ground. The guards move and apprehend all the tricksters. Gordur has won the day. He breathes a sigh of relief and goes to ready for his trip back. As Gordur returns to the inn, he sees Maris getting ready for their trip. You looking forward to seeing your parents again? It's a mixed feeling. Almost always is. Gordur readies himself, and on the next day, they are seen off by the guards of the trade city Maranua. We cannot thank you enough for your help with the Tricksters. By the way, we found something interesting while looking at their hideout. Their boss had some big plans. Really? What plans were they? What's she up to? There it is. Or at least should be. There we go. What was she up to? She found an old journal, studying it. Apparently, it was like a warrior from an old war that's been going on. That's happened many years ago. Strange. Pretty depressing stuff, actually. Well, here, why don't you hold on to it? Might prove a might prove a good read. Thank you. Find out more about her plans then. Yeah. As he boards the boat with Maris in tow, they're setting off on their journey. Across the water, once more. Many people are waving goodbye from the boat and to the boat. As Gordur looks at all these happy faces, he spots a face in the crowd. He could have sworn it was Saria's. But in the next moment, the face disappears. Was this an illusion? Or was Gordur's mind playing tricks on him? It matters not to Gordur. For now, he is on his way back. With Maris in tow, he aims to reunite the family. With a curious old journal in his hands. And that is where we will leave it today. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed it, like it. If you want to hear more, subscribe. I really hate self-promoting like this, but it does help, unfortunately. Share the Twisted Worlds around. See if you find anyone who likes these stories. In the meantime, I'll see you next time.